Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will share with you the updated results for the Binance Futures BTC USDT perpetual contracts grid bot that I deployed just a couple days ago. Thought I would give you a quick update just so you can see how it's performing after shortly being deployed. Now, if you're not familiar with how a grid bot actually works, a grid bot is basically made up of limit orders, both buy and sell limit orders. And the lines you see make up your grid. The green lines are your buy limit orders and the red lines are your sell limit orders. Now, since this is trading on Binance Futures platform, the bot has the capability of either going long, short, or they have a mode called neutral, and that's how I actually deployed the bot. I will leave a link in the description down below, and you can actually check out the configuration of this bot. But I configured this bot to be neutral, and what the neutral bot will do, when you deploy the bot, it will wait to determine if it's going to go short or long based on the price action. Now, this yellow line I have dropped in on the chart is the price level my bot actually started at, and that was $36,025. Now, what ended up happening, I deployed the bot back around in this area, and the price action actually went up from there. So when the price action goes up and starts hitting these red lines, it is opening a new short position, and eventually the price did roll over and it started to buy back positions for profit, and then it kind of went sideways, and then we had a sell-off. So once the price action crosses over the yellow line, it will flip its bias from short to long, and it starts opening long positions as it starts to hit these green lines, which are your buy limit orders. And again, we got the price to reverse. So as it reverses and goes back up, it sells for profit. And then, of course, once it got back above the yellow line, it flipped back to opening short positions, and then we sold off again. And so I can jump over to the grid bot information by clicking on grid trading over here in the upper right hand corner of this dashboard. And that will jump me over to the futures grid dashboard. Now, as far as I can tell, they're still working on this dashboard. You can't do a whole lot with the chart, and the chart does not actually show the grid. And so that is the reason I jumped between the two different dashboards. Now, if we take a look down towards the bottom of the screen, you'll see my currently running grid bot, which is the one I deployed 3 days ago. You can see the current duration is 3 days, 53 minutes, so almost 3 days and 1 hour. And so far, the realized profit for that bot is 7.23%. So just over 7%, or about 2% profit per day. Not a huge profit per se, but I deployed it on BTC USDT mainly because of the price action we have been seeing on BTC lately. And that is pretty much sideways price action where it sells down, pops back up, sells off, and pops up. And that is currently the price action of Bitcoin. And with a neutral based bot, you're able to earn some profit both long and short, not just long only or short only. And so for my strategy, when I see price action moving sideways, I go with the neutral bot. Now, if I click on view, that will pop up some details of my actual grid bot. So the grid details, the total investment was 2,700 USDT. So far, my total profit is just around $22 or 7.23%. And that actually matches my realized profit. I don't have unrealized profit, and that is due to the bot being in between grids and positions right now. So until it hits the next grid level, I won't have any positions, and therefore I won't have an unrealized P&L. Now, the margin mode when I configured this bot is isolated, so my risk is limited to just this bot. So if I were to get liquidated, the max I would be liquidated is my initial margin, and my initial margin was 300 USDT. And so with an initial leverage of 9x multiplied by the 300 USDT is how you come up with your total investment of 2,700 USDT. The number of grids I deployed the bot with is 70. The quantity per order is 0.001 BTC. So each time it hits one of the grids, it's either buying or selling 0.001 BTC. And then my upper and lower limit of the grid is 28,000 and 43,000. And so with that price range, along with 70 grids, my profit per grid, that includes fees, is 0.57%. And then my stop losses or stop trigger for the bottom level is 27.9. So if the price goes down below 27.9, it will cancel all my orders and close all my positions. And then on the top side, if the price was to get above 50,000, it would cancel all the open limit orders and close any open positions. Now, if we jump over to working, you can see my current positions are 0. I'm in between positions at the moment, and therefore my position margin is also going to be 0 because I am not in a position at the moment. Now, if we jump over to completed, you can see in a 24-hour period, I've had match trades of around 31. And a match trade, in this case, would be a matching buy and sell order. And then the total match trades for the 3-day period is 105, with an average daily match trades of 35. And you can see the strategy starting price was 36,025 USDT. And you could actually scroll down and look at all your orders and see the actual profit and what side you were on, whether you were short or long. So in my opinion, Binance gives you all the intel you need to do your recon to see how this bot is actually performing. And so a quick recap, bot's been running for just over 3 days now, and it's up just over 7%. And as long as Bitcoin seems to be trading between the range of 30,000 and approximately 42,000, this bot will continue to win the battle. So that pretty much wraps it up. Now I will do an updated video in the future on this bot, so now would be a good time to shoot that subscribe button. If you like this video, do me a favor, spike a like. If you have any questions or comments, drop those down in the comment section down below. If you don't currently have an account with Binance, I'll drop a link to Binance in the description down below. And in closing, remember, never send your money into battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.